What's up, y'all? We back in the car. I mean, it's kind of warm, not really. I started it not too long ago. So I'm pretty much going to talk to y'all about how it is to own one of these. You probably seen a million of them. But anyway. So for one, I'm going to start off with the gas. Man, this joint eats some gas. It guzzles the gas. It's pretty bad. Like, if you've never had like a V8 car, V8 truck, anything heavy, yeah, these things burn through gas. Especially, you know, if you're hitting it all the time. Now, they do have like a feature where if you put it in, like, let's say, matter of fact, let me see. It's like a feature on here to where it'll show you like when you're in 4 cylinder, like, you know, when they shut down the cylinders or whatever. So as you see, I'm in 4 right now because obviously I'm chilling, like I'm not doing too much. So I would say to fill this thing up, obviously you're supposed to put premium in here. I don't play about stuff like that because I need my stuff to last. But hold on, we're gonna hit this joint real quick. Just like that, we was pretty much at 100. But you see stuff like that, it's easy to constantly be hitting this car, you know, and be flying before you know it. So, gas, that's a big one. Especially if you plan on daily driving these, it gets expensive. So if you coming from like a Nissan Maxima or an Altima or like a Honda Civic or Accord or something like that, yeah, that gas, you gonna be, hold up. I just drove that mug up the road. Next thing you know, you ain't got no gas. Another thing to know about having these cars is if you are younger, if you young, like I'm talking like under 25, 26, yeah, that insurance gonna eat you up, dog. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm 30. No accidents that were my fault. No tickets, because I know where the boys hide at. So, all of that, my insurance per month for 6 months is $123 a month to have this. That's not including other cars. But I feel like that's not bad considering this is a heavy, like somewhat luxury muscle car. I feel like that's not bad. But obviously do your shopping around. My insurance isn't available to everybody, but like I said, shop around. Somebody will come down with you. So what I would say is, if you're young, just go ahead and get the V6, bro. Like, yeah, you're not gonna have, you know, the growl and all that. You're not gonna have all the power, but it's worth it because you about to have good fuel economy. You got a good looking car. Just go ahead and get the GT, because ain't nobody, I don't even know if they make the SXTs anymore. I'm pretty sure they don't. But just go ahead and get that GT, bro. Now, the daily driving of a V8, yeah, you're gonna be wanting to hit that mug every day, every time. So, I don't know. You just gotta go ahead and see what works best for you. Everybody's situation is different. But I would say just go ahead. You be straight. So you'll have the looks and everything, but you also gonna have, you know, like all the high ticket items. Like, you won't go through brakes as much as somebody with a V8. I know a lot of people probably ain't worried about stuff like that, but I mean, brakes is expensive. Like, I think when I went to go get my truck's brakes done, it was $1,200. Now I could have did it myself, but did I want to? No. But I went ahead, I was like, all right, let me go get my brakes done. Boom, $1,200 later. Pads and rotors. And it wasn't even like nothing fancy either. It was literally just pads and rotors. So that's one part. I mean, the gas, the tires themselves is like like 1200, I think, something like that. And then with the V6, you're not gonna have big old tires like these got. I mean, they still gonna be, you know, blocky or whatever, but it ain't gonna be nothing crazy. Had to get one of these to make sure I could do my content, bro. My charger wasn't working. I had to make a stop. You know what? It's been a while since I've been on a sport bike. Let me manifest real quick. Like that blue and red combo. So I went in there, bruh. So they had 2 bikes left. Cause I'm not really interested in boosters, but they had 2 bikes left. One of them, I like the colorway. I'm not a huge fan of the Gixxers, but I do like that newer 1000 that they have. But he said they ain't even dropping them off. He said that they like discontinued it for this year, and they're gonna drop them in the summer of 2026 as of 2027. So I was just like, wait a minute. I ain't gonna lie though, I'm a Yamaha guy. Like I'll ride R1s all day. But I don't know, something about them, that newer Gixxer, I don't know. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. I got a whole Road Glide at home that is just sitting there looking for me. But anyway, we're about to head back to the crib. I'm pretty much just going to drop this video off here. If you do have any comments about like ownership or just questions in general about the ScatPacks or the 6.4 or whatever, I'll let you know. I will say I would definitely recommend putting an oil catch can in here, because they do let a lot of that oil back into the air intake. If you're not familiar with cars and engines and stuff like that, just like my F-150, my F-150 does the same thing. It's not like required, but I would definitely recommend it, so your car and truck ain't, choking on its own oil. I feel like Hellcat is a little OD for the road. Like, yeah, like it's cool, whatever, but I feel like this is fine. Like, you got your power when you need it, you don't have no issues. But you get that Hellcat, you're gonna be in trouble. You got that supercharger on there, you're gonna be wanting to hit it all the time, your gas gonna be trash. Like, I would just say go ahead, go for a V6 or V8. Even if it's a RT, like RTs is, I don't know, they feel a little underpowered, but you can't go wrong with it. Just make sure you take care of it. Like, if you need belts, get your belts done. You need pulleys, get your pulleys done. Don't wait for your maintenance, because next thing you know, your stuff start blowing up. Another thing I would recommend that most people don't do, if you drive your car hard, bro, get your oil changed more often. If you do not, your engine will eventually blow up. I haven't had an issue with any of my motors because I change my own oil every like 3 to 5K depending on how hard I'm driving the car. Like, that's literally what is keeping your engine alive, is the oil. But yeah, like I said, like comment any questions you got. You want to know anything, if you want to meet up and ride out and stuff like that. Like, I do plan on doing a trip somewhere, I ain't gonna say where yet, and taking this and just go, mobbing through the city a little bit, and whoever out there, But that's all I got for this video. Y'all be easy, y'all be safe. Keep y'all head up, because I know the economy and stuff is hard right now. Like, it's just dumb. Y'all stay blessed.